Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Demolition Hound in the new Sibling Machine Situation battle that premiered on PSN this last weekend. Demo's team is the GP04, which he is in, the G05 Gundam, one of the two Cubile Mark IIs. I forget whether the red one is Pull or Pull 2. Then there's the Despada and the Gaz R. The other team, of course, having the Gerbera Tetra, the counterpart to the GP04. The other Cubile Mark II, which is, bearing down on Demo right now. Good shot there with the Garobi. The G04, the Siskudo, and the Gaz L. Yeah, and I'm not sure if that was the Gaz L that was helping the Cubile Mark II, but it got the last shot in. Cubile Mark II is really good. The beam spork is particularly nasty. But let's see, 1935 to 1545, good start. I think I just saw the G04 fire its mega beam launcher, so unless it gets killed anytime soon, it will probably not be able to use its sub-weapon for a good couple of minutes, which, yeah, that's fine. And maybe it's only 1 minute, but it sure feels like a couple when you're waiting for it to come back, I'll say that. And yeah, the nice thing about the GP04 is, of course, this is the buffed version with a couple of new sub-weapons, and none of them have to charge. They just, some of them will keep you in place to stop and fire, but the rapid-fire beam rifle sub-weapon that Demo just used to get the kill shot doesn't, which is nice. And yeah, of course, since this is a situation battle, they do tune these suits to, suit the team composition and all that. So it has all the weapons the GP04 should have, but I can't guarantee that it has the same stats, as stats and skills. It may actually, I don't know if they gave it dodge roll or not. Probably not, but yeah, sometimes suits get dodge roll or resist move they otherwise would not have had. Yeah, he's getting some really good shots in there, but yeah, as is, the support suits curse in this game. A lot of times people just try and dart right in front of you while you're firing. And it happens. Sometimes they don't see, sometimes, the tunnel vision thing is not just my problem. I know that. People do get locked in on a target and don't realize who else is shooting it. And I do it myself, so, that's just how it goes. But yeah, I really, like I said in the video before, I really like the improved GP04. It was always fun to use, but yeah, it has, with the new sub-weapon and a few more shots in the beam rifle and the other adjustments, definitely has more uptime here. I feel like we're kind of reaching a point where a lot of mobile suits are kind of reaching a point of like not having any downtime, not having any time where all of your weapons can be unavailable, which, to be honest, that's fine. Okay, I expected that tackle to work, but not quite. But yeah, the Siskudo is fighting stuff off at close range. It may have activated one of its special skills, because yeah, it has two different boost skills depending on how much health it has left when it activates them. But yeah, that's another one I'd like to use some more that just never quite clicked for me. But I'll give it another shot at some point. I also still want to get the Siskudo G-frame. There's like 3 different versions of it now. The old G-frame Ayugan Titans colors ones, and also I think there's a good shot there. And I believe there's also a G-frame FA. Oh, nice. Another one. I think there's a G-frame FA version that got released that will have slightly better armor on the upper arms and legs. It's probably also more expensive on the secondary market, though. Speaking of, I was a fool not to pre-order the Red Gundam. I really want that, and I cannot find it in stock anywhere for less than like $60 right now, and I'm not doing that. That's like going to be $30-some kit, I think, when it finally comes over to the US. So yeah, that's kind of silly. But it looks really nice, and I do want to get it. And let's see, 3 minutes remaining, a solid lead. And yeah, like I said, GP04 seems to be doing very well at the moment. Let's see, overheated, probably was about to fire the radiation beam and got interrupted. I hate when that happens. But yeah, that's that. Like I said, that's the beam rifle sub-weapon, which is just so good. And there is the Garobi weapon. And let's see. There's something I've felt like I've wanted or needed to explain before, and it just totally slipped my brain. So, oh well, I'm sure it will come back up eventually. Oh, I've done that too. Oh, still managed to sneak some damage through. So, and let's see. Yep, didn't quite get the kill, but yeah, still a very solid lead with a couple minutes left to defend it, and I think that's probably going to work out. Gerber Tetra is what got Demo. It does feel like each of these, well, it's because it's type pairs, each of these sets of siblings is going to have a set of advantages over the others. Interestingly, looking at it, it looks like just looking at Demo's team, I think the only thing on his team that has type advantage over its counterpart is the Gaz R. Yeah, it should have type advantage on the Gaz L, but the Gaz L is still plenty powerful. So, but yeah, otherwise the the Siskudo has type advantage on the Despada. The GO4 has type advantage on the GO5. The Tetra has type advantage on the GP04. Doesn't mean the teams aren't balanced. It just means that the suits, even though the theme of these match may be sibling machine, just doing like straight up matchups against your counterparts may not work out in your favor if you are on Team A. Let's see, failed to destroy enemy base. That's okay. Still have solid lead. If number 5 gets back here and fights with the rest, they will not have any trouble defending that for the last 40-some seconds. And oh wait, they're at the enemy base. Never mind. I know the bases are marked very clearly by what look like Atari logos to me, in blue for friendly and red for enemy. But I still somehow managed to get bases mixed up like on the regular. That is just me failing perception checks left and right. I do that anymore. Like I don't know. Brain could be better. Brain could be worse. But yeah, just I swear, just more stuff seems to slip past me on a given day than it used to. Almost got that person before the buzzer. And yeah, that was a good round, and I'm going to have to try this situation battle this coming weekend. I only gave it one try and did not do very well. So, let's see. Demo got top diversions. Top damage went to the Despada. That's interesting. 6 and 3, but just barely, because Demo did 127k. So, really nice round. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So yeah, no spoilers, but G-Quux is really good again this week. I am so sad there's only 2 episodes of this left. I hope there's going to be some kind of follow-up or, even more compilation movies, side story manga, anything, because I am really enjoying this. And, the creative team from Kara is supposed to be making some appearances both here and in Japan around the time of the last episode in a couple of weeks, which runs the day after my birthday. And I'm really kind of hoping they'll have some things to announce, because yeah, just more of this. I like it.